So let me introduce the next subject, which is maxima and minima. Okay, now, maxima and minima maximum and minimum problems can be described graphically in the following way. Suppose you have a function. All right, here it is. Okay, now find the maximum. All right. Aha. And find the minimum. Okay, so this problem is done. Okay, the point being that it is easy to find max and the min with the sketch. Okay? It's very easy. The problem is that the sketch is a lot of work. We just spent, 20 minutes sketching something. We would not like to spend all that time every single time we want to find a maximum minimum. So the goal is to do it our goal is to use shortcuts. And indeed, as I said earlier, we certainly never want to use the second derivative if we can avoid it. And we don't want to decorate the graph and do all of these elaborate, subtle things which make the graph look nicer and really are aesthetically appropriate, but are totally unnecessary to see whether the graph is up or down. All right? So essentially, this whole business is out, which is a good thing, all right? And unfortunately, those early parts are the parts that people tend to ignore, and which are often very important. So let me just first tell you the main point here. So the key idea. Key to finding the maximum. So the key point is we only need to look at critical points Well, that's actually what it seems like in many calculus classes, but that's not true. This is not the end of the sentence. And endpoints and points of discontinuity. So you must watch out for those. If you look at the example that I just drew here, which is the one that I carried out, you can see that there are actually 5 extreme points on this picture. So let's switch, and we'll take a look. There are 5 places where the max or the min might be. There's this important point. This is, as I say, the scaffolding of the function. There's this point. There's down at minus infinity. There's this, and there's this. only 1 out of 5 is a critical point. So there's more that you have to pay attention to on the function, and you always have to keep the schema, the picture of the function in the back of your head, even though this may be the most interesting point and the one that you're going to be looking for.